Hello, my loves. Welcome to practice. So this is one of my favorite ways to prep for meditation or nidra, especially when I'm looking for something simple and sweet and efficient. It's a really wonderful way of bringing the mind back into the body, of creating some subtle space where there may be tension, and of encouraging blood and energy to flow more freely. So let's dive straight in. You don't necessarily need a mat for this practice, just room and space for the body to move. And so we'll begin standing. Feet hip distance apart. Feel the joints stacking and a sense of balance move through you. Maybe you soften the knees slightly and feel a gentle anchoring through the tailbone, a release through the lower back. Shoulders relaxed. Feet pressing into the mat and a sense of stability and length through the spine. And just take a moment to pause, feel the body in space. Tune into the breath without needing to change it, just noticing the body breathe. And as you begin to pay more attention, notice how awareness starts to switch on. The moment begins to feel more vivid. Start swaying the arms backwards and forwards. Initially, you help to create the momentum, and after a while, it will feel more effortless, like it takes on its own life. And just notice where you feel sensation through the body. The breath does its own thing. And so just as much as you apply effort for the movement, there's a real quality of embodying effortlessness and ease. Now as you continue, start to bend through the elbows on the way back. So you swing the arms forwards, and as they start to drop backwards, bend through the elbows. Notice how this just shifts sensation and feeling slightly. Little longer. And then just let the arms slowly come to a still point. Close the eyes. And just notice what you feel through the body. Perhaps there's a sense of warmth or presence through the fingertips, through the arms. Maybe that sense of energy beginning to circulate more freely. If the eyes are closed, blink them open, find a gaze point. Maybe already you feel a greater sense of arriving, of being here. Still simple movement, just shifting the orientation slightly. So arms out to the side, backwards and forwards. Each time the arms come out in front of you, just have a different hand on top. So alternating. Feeling this through the shoulders, across the back and the front. And don't worry if there are little clicks. Again, as much as there's effort, there's a sense of ease. Subtle warmth beginning to build through the body. Little longer. And then start to slow the movement down. Let the arms come back to rest at the sides. Pause, close the eyes. And notice what you feel. A sense of aliveness, awareness rippling through the body. Maybe as the body becomes more alive, you feel the mind becoming quiet. Blink the eyes open, find a soft gaze point, let that land. I'll just turn to face you. We'll beginning to bring some rotation through the spine. So you might like to take the feet a little wider. And then from side to side, spiraling through the spine, but keeping the gaze forwards. You can start to pivot on the balls of the feet just to help emphasize and carry the movement. You might notice sensation shifts here. For me, I start to feel it more through the lower back. I definitely start to notice the tension through my hips. Little longer. And take a final round, left and right. Come back to stand. You can bring the feet back to hip distance apart, stack the joints, close the eyes, pause, settle. Aware of feeling and sensation through the body. Mind becoming attentive and present. Blink the eyes open, find that soft gaze point, let it land first. Feeling that transition from one space to another. Last bit. Quite simple. Just flexing at the knee at the hips, drawing the knees up to the hands. I'm just feeling this through the hip joint. I'm definitely quite clicky. That's okay. A little longer again, sensing a subtle heat beginning to generate, particularly in the area that you're working. Finish around. Release the hands. Reclaim mountain pose. Close the eyes. Aware of feeling through the body. Noticing what that feeling means for you. How does it come alive? Perhaps it's a sense of energy, maybe nourishment. And rather than feeling like you need to make something up, it's just tuning into what's real for you. Take one deep breath in, fill up. Exhale, empty out. Soften, release a layer of tension. Blink the eyes open gradually and in time. Let the gaze point land. So, from here, you can simply move back into your day, or if you want to take the feeling and the awareness that you've cultivated through this movement, you can choose one of your favorite meditations or yoga nidras. Namaste.